Thanks for joining us. In this video, you will learn to complete PPC Blueprint for immediate results. Specifically, you will learn about the channels to drive traffic to your website using pay-per-click advertising, how to choose the right channel for your particular business, establishing goals, performing keyword research, building your keyword list, using head, mid, and long tail keywords, the 4 PPC variables that impact results, grouping keywords into ad groups, creating ads for each ad group, setting up your landing pages, and achieving a good ad rank to maximize your return on your advertising spend. In terms of channels to drive traffic to your website, the channels that we typically use as a digital marketing company include Google Ads, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Bing, TikTok, and Snapchat. When trying to choose the right pay-per-click channel, it's important to not chase the latest fad. Let's use Instagram as an example. We know that Instagram is one of the fastest growing social media channels. Instead of just advertising on Instagram, test multiple channels, including Facebook, and let the numbers tell you what is performing best in terms of your cost per click, cost per lead, and cost per sale. The other thing to keep in mind is that the same product can perform very differently and give you different results from market to market because you're competing against different competitors in different markets. And the social networks use an auction-based advertising system. Test different channels for your business to understand which ones are producing the best results in different markets. Look at both leading and lagging indicators to understand if your campaign is performing well. The leading indicators are the cost per click and the cost per lead. The lagging indicators are the cost per opportunity and cost per sale. Different PPC channels work best to target different audiences. In terms of Google Ads, if you're in a business where people are searching for things that you have to offer, it's a great channel that provides high quality leads. In terms of YouTube, it is the second largest search engine after Google. As a result, it makes sense to develop videos within YouTube and consider PPC advertising within YouTube as well. There are different approaches to PPC advertising in YouTube. It's important to test different mediums to see what type of ad works best for your business. You can test text ads, banner ads, and even video ads. It is also good to test Facebook and Instagram as mentioned earlier. You will find that your cost per lead is lower than Google, but you may find the leads don't convert as well into sales, which is why it's important to analyze both the leading and lagging indicators. LinkedIn has its opportunities as well. If you're going after a B2B network, LinkedIn could be a channel that can be worthwhile for your business. But test it first before committing too much of your budget, as we have found that it does not drive as much traffic as Google and Facebook or Instagram. TikTok and Snapchat are 2 of the newer PPC platforms. If you are looking to reach a younger demographic, test TikTok and Snapchat. By testing multiple channels, you will quickly learn which channel is performing best for you. It's all about which channels produce the highest number of leads, opportunities, and sales at the lowest cost. Before launching your PPC campaign, establish your goals in terms of your target cost per lead, opportunity and sale, as well as the volume that you would like to hit for leads, opportunities, and sales. Let's look at the steps to implement your PPC campaign. We will focus on Google to walk you through the steps to follow. Start with keyword research to determine if it is even feasible to grow your business through Google Ads. Using Google's Keyword Planner tool, which is located in Google Ads, look for 3 things: the search volume for your keywords, the relevance of your keyword, and the average cost per click. Then, project out your cost per lead and cost per sale. Let's use Blueprint Digital Marketing as an example. If I'm searching for the keyword digital marketing company, I want to look at the search volume for that. I also want to make sure that the keywords that I'm using have buyer intent. So digital marketing might not be a relevant keyword because it's too broad. But internet marketing company or digital marketing company or digital marketing services will be more relevant and convert better into a lead because they are looking for exactly what we have to offer. So you want to try to balance good search volume and relevance so that you're going to have a high conversion into sales. You also want to look at the average cost per click. Different industries can vary significantly in the cost per click. For example, if you are a personal injury law firm, the cost per click in that market is extremely high. In other markets, the cost per click could be considerably lower. So you want to make sure that you're looking at the average CPC. Keep in mind that Google doesn't give you the exact cost per click. They just give you a general idea of what the CPC is going to be. So you can't rely on their projected CPC to do your projections. To get complete clarity, run a PPC campaign for a short period of time to test your keywords to see what the actual cost per click is. Once you have clarity on your CPC, also look at your cost per lead and sale. For example, if the cost per click was $1 and your landing page is converting at 10%, then your cost per lead is $10. If your lead to sale conversion is 5%, for example, you can also calculate your cost per sale. If you got these numbers up front for each PPC channel, you can clearly see how to scale your business. There are two different ways that you can build your keyword list. The first option, if you've got a small budget, is to start with a small list of relevant keywords that have decent search volume. Using Blueprint as the example, we may start with digital marketing company, internet marketing services, SEO company, and SEO services as the keywords. All of these keywords are highly relevant to what we do. This means that there's very little wastage if we are on the fixed tight budget. The downside is that most of our companies will be bidding on these keywords, so the CPC will be high. If you have a larger budget, it may make more sense to go with a larger list of keywords that are long tail that accumulatively provide good click volume at a lower CPC. Once you have a strong understanding of what keywords are driving efficient clicks, also look at what's converting into leads and sales. You want to pause the keywords that are not converting into sales. Now let's talk about using head, mid, and long tail keywords. Head and mid tail keywords consist of 1 or 2 to 3 keywords, respectively. When we talk about head or mid tail keywords, using digital marketing as an example, the keyword digital marketing would be considered a head or mid tail keyword, because it's a very short number of keyword phrases. Usually when it's a short number of keywords, the keyword phrase may not be too specific enough to have buyer intent. When you go after a long tail keyword, such as a leading digital marketing company, you will find highly relevant keywords that will convert well. Depending on your offering and the type of traffic that you want to generate, you want to use different types of keywords. If you are looking to educate your prospects, you can go more short tail. If you're looking for prospects that are looking to make a purchase, go with longer tail keywords. The 4 variables that have the greatest impact on your PPC campaign after your keywords are selected is your setup, ads, landing pages, and ad rank. When we talk about the setup of your campaigns and your ad groups, you want to ensure you've got a small set of keywords per ad group, so there's a tight ad to keyword message match. This means that when someone's searching for a digital marketing company, for example, if they were to see an ad that said digital marketing company, it's going to be a really tight keyword to message match. That's why you want your ad groups and your ads to be tightly set up. As discussed earlier, there are different types of keywords that you can use called exact match, phrase match, and modified broad match. If you use an exact match, you will only get people searching for your exact keyword phrase, such as digital marketing company. In terms of phrase match, it allows your ad to show for keyword phrases that include a keyword before or after your keyword phrase. So if someone types in a top digital marketing company, your ad will still appear. With the modified broad match, it means that there's even more room for variations in your keyword phrase. With exact match, there's zero wastage because your ad only appears for your exact keyword. With phrase match, you're still being quite conservative because the keyword phrase still includes your keyword, such as digital marketing company. With modified broad, you get into more wastage because some of the keyword phrases may have the wrong intent. The upside of using a keyword match type like modified broad match is you're able to learn about additional keyword phrases when you set up your PPC campaign. In terms of your ads, as I was saying earlier, create 2 to 3 ads per ad group to test your messaging and closely match keywords to the text in your ads. Also, test including your keyword in your headline for each ad group. There are 3 primary ways to write your headline. You can write it as a question, an exact match query, or as a benefits statement. All of them work quite well. You want to test different variations and see what works well for you. In terms of your description lines, you want to convey your value proposition in your description lines and have a call to action for a very specific offer. You also want to include your keyword in the URL of your ad text as well. The click-through rate that you want to target for your ads would be at least 1%, but you want to try to achieve a 3% or greater click-through rate. If you're getting a 1% click-through rate, you're doing a decent job. If you're getting over a 3% click-through rate, you're in a really good shape and you've got a really nice tight match between your ad group and your ad text. In terms of your landing page or website that you are driving your ads to, you want to ensure that you achieve one of the 3 objectives. If it is a lead generating campaign, it should be designed to generate a lead using an opt-in form. If it is an e-commerce campaign, the focus of the landing page or website should be to generate an online purchase. If you have an information-based campaign to educate prospects, your campaign should maximize the amount of time that the prospect spends on your site. In terms of your landing page, again, you want to ensure that there's a good match to your ad group and your keywords, which means that the text on your landing page should match your ad text. It's also important for your pages to load fast because it impacts your quality score. And you want to include a very clear call to action with a compelling offer. In terms of creating a microsite, if you're running a campaign in Google Ads, Facebook, Instagram, or any other PPC platform, you're going to want to create a microsite to drive prospects to. Your microsite should include the following pages: homepage, about us, contact us, terms and condition, and a privacy policy. Many of the social networks require these pages to drive traffic to a website. Google ranks PPC campaigns based on the quality of the experience that the advertiser provides for users. Ultimately, Google rewards advertisers that make it easy for their users to find what they are looking for. This is why it's important for your keywords to match your ads and landing pages. The formula for ad rank is determined by the quality score times your max CPC bid. When Google multiplies your quality score by your maximum cost per click that you're willing to bid, you end up getting ranked higher than your competitors and paying less on a cost per click basis. And that's ultimately what you're trying to achieve. The biggest influence on quality score is your click-through rate, which is why you want your keyword to message match to be so tight. We've covered quite a bit in this video. We started with the different channels you can use for PPC. We talked about choosing the right channel and testing different channels and mediums to determine what works best in your market for your products. We discussed the importance of establishing your goals, so clearly understanding if your campaign is viable and what you can do to scale your business. Next, we discussed keyword research and building your keyword list. We then spoke about using different match types, including head, mid, and long tail keywords. Next, we spoke about the 4 PPC variables and impact results. After that, we touched on grouping keywords into ad groups, creating ads for each ad group, and setting up your landing pages. Lastly, we discussed the importance of ad rank to maximize your ROI and the efficiency of generating your cost per lead. So, we covered quite a bit. For a more in-depth understanding of setting up a PPC campaign, download our PPC ebook from our website at blueprintinternetmarketing.com. There's a lot of detail in that ebook that really goes more in depth into all of this. Thank you for joining us. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to call us at 888-533-4886. You can also email us at info@blueprintim.com. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.